Well, moving right along here this morning, today I have new cards coming, so looking forward to those. Okay, next, kind of tilted a little bit, oh well. I want to know if there will eventually come a time where there's more evening out of the money flow across the population. If the rich are going to get, taken down and if those that are without are going to get more, will there be eventually coming a time where there's not such a division when it comes to monetary sources for people? Okay, Sun. Hopefully that's happier time, but we'll see if it's happier time or it's just shedding light on something else. Okay, will there be more of an evening out when it comes to haves and have-nots? Let's look at it that way. Hope. Well, it's good to have hope. Will there be more even distribution of money eventually? Will there be more even distribution of money? That's a good way to put it. Ooh, storm. Storm. Well, there's definitely hope that that can happen, but things are pretty stormy, Need all the cards. So let's see what we have. Will there be an evening out of monetary eventually for people? Will there be an evening out of monetary? Resilience. Okay, that goes with the hope. We are a resilient people. Okay, and there are a lot of people that are hoping to see that change happen. Of course, not the uber wealthy. I don't think the same. Balance. Okay, this was upended, so there is, the balance is upended. Storm. We've got the storm, we've got the balance upended. So the sun is more shedding light on this. That we have the one side that's hope, resilience, holding out that things are going to change, and the other side is stormy. It's imbalanced, and yeah, it just is what it is. So let's see what else we have with that. When things are in balance is so much better in flow, and when you get the imbalance, this is why you have all the storms and all the problems. Same thing with Gaia. Things are in balance. Things are much gentler, much, Of course, there's still going to be some storms along the way. Not saying it's going to clear up everything, but it is much better. So let's see what we have down here. So far up there, it's just telling us this is what it is. Okay. Okay, so underneath of it we have those that are standing for truth. Usually the women in these are a bit more compassionate, although she's a bit thorny. You know, she's out there with the roses. Well, if you get roses, there's going to be thorns. It's not always going to be easy, you know, when you put that direct truth out there. The truth is, you're going to have thorns comes along the way. The challenge is getting people to work together to build this, okay, for more uplifting, for more, the challenge is to get people to be more connected with their creator, with spirit, with, you know, so we can carve out a future, but it needs to be done together, to understand that there needs to be more sharing and more balance. Again, not going to be an easy road. The truth of it is, there may be fragrance, but there's still going to be thorns along the way. Okay, going into it, trying to move forward to better waters. The challenge is to get leaders that can carry that forward, okay, that can bring that action forward. You know, we have had those in the past trying to enlighten people. Martin Luther King, those that have worked for social change and justice, you know, to try to move people forward. It's going to take more of that, of people out there championing that cause. Okay. Foundation is more justice. Looks like for more across the world. And again, the challenge is to get those with wealth, and she's, again, pretty stern, pretty prickly with her crown there, to understand justice. It's not justice when you have such an egregious imbalance. Okay? So again, it's going to take enlightening people, or just to get them to have some understanding that if the poor are brought up to where we have a better thing, that their life will also be better, that there needs to be some justice. Now, we don't have justice. There's a big imbalance there. Okay. Okay. Okay, above it, we have a lot of pie in the sky stuff. Again, it's keeping people bound, and there needs to be a whole other path and direction. Okay, and what is the challenge are those that are just thievery. Okay, take what you can get. Okay, take what you can get, like Trump with his taxes. Take what you can get. Okay. So again, above it, you know, we've got so many fantasy notions, and people are tied up, and there needs to be a whole new direction going. But the challenge is those that, again, thievery, the elite, yeah. So it needs to have some revelation to these ones. Going forward. Again, the sharing, and we have the, again, looking at things to find out for hope. Or it could also be, you know, reevaluating things for people that are like Trump, you know. They need to see the light, okay? The challenge is, you know, that we continue to have the storms, the imbalance, and to see that people need more. They need more, okay? There needs to be more giving, not of the things that are causing disruption in people's lives and being fostered on them because the wealthy just think they can. Okay, they need to, again, come to this point where they know that sharing is not a bad thing. Okay, they need to reevaluate with their wealth. Okay, and be able to open up, okay, and see that there can be two totally different things. Now, we'll look at we have on one side one type of tree, and the other side we have other type of trees, okay? We got the red and the blue. The haves and the have-not, let's just put it that way, okay? There needs to be more of an adjustment, okay, as to how these things are working. Okay, what direction? Where is the water going to flow? What direction? Okay. So yeah, it's again, that's not going to happen really quickly. There are those that are standing up for justice. Again, hope, resilient, shining light on this, trying to find a way to carve out a path. And there are those that are just in storm mode, unbalanced, you know, that kick against the goat, that think that sharing means that they are going to be facing loss and that they have to, wealthy have to continue to override people, you know, they're incomplete. They think if they have more, that is filling some hole of lack that they have within themselves. So they've got to come to some new revelation about who and what they are. You know, the biggest new designer bags and, you know, all of these things and a closet full of those huge things is not making you better as a person, okay? To push somebody else down is not elevating you, okay? That doesn't work, okay? That doesn't work. So yeah, it looks like, you know, that's not going to be happening again anytime soon. And we need to continue to have people that stand up and will, you know, rock the boat and continue to try to uplift humanity to get them to a better space of understanding. Okay? That a redistribution of wealth is not taking away from them. It just makes things better for everyone. Okay? Nobody needs to live in a palace with 35 rooms when you've got, you know, 2 people. Really? You need a 35-room thing and a yacht that 1 hour out is some people's wages for a whole year for an hour outing? Do you need those things? Okay? So again, it just is, it's saying that there are those that are pushing for it, and we continue to need to stand up and voice that and re-educate people to get to have them be able to really have a connection with spirit rather than churchiology, religiosity, okay, the letter of the law. you know. They need to come to the spirit and the intent of what it is, not the letter. Okay. You need spiritualism rather than legalism. So let's just keep holding to the ones that have hope and be resilient, and we continue to voice those things while the opposition, eventually, I think it's like the Grand Canyon. You got to wear them down. Okay? Rome or the Grand Canyon did not happen in a day. Okay, so it's again another thing where if we really want that type of social change, it takes standing up and voicing that and trying to re-educate those that are so lacking. Okay. So I'm going to leave this here. Thanks for tuning in. Much love and light to everyone. Don't forget to click a thumbs up if you are watching this channel. It does help, to get the channel to be seen. So if you enjoy what's here and you'd like to have other people enjoy it, click a thumbs up, please. Thank you so much. Love and light to everyone.